Every region in GTA 6 has an owner. Vice City belongs to the money, the keys belong to the smugglers, but drive into the dead middle of the state, past the swamp, past the lake, out into the sugar fields, and you hit a town with two owners, and neither one of them is you. This is Ambrosia. And Rockstar says the battle for the health and wealth of Leonida starts right here. Now on paper, a company town sounds simple, right? One factory, one paycheck, everybody in bed by 10. Except, this is Rockstar. The Allied Crystal Refinery owns the day shift, and the biker gang owns everything else. And I mean everything. That's not me talking, by the way. That's Rockstar's own description, almost word for word. Ambrosia might be the most controlled square mile on the entire map, and control is exactly the kind of thing this game loves to break. So today we're doing a complete breakdown of Ambrosia, the refinery, the gang, and the couple in this photo, because man, we need to talk about these two, the Mud Club next door, and the one line on Rockstar's site that low-key tells you everything. As always, confirm stays confirmed, and when I'm guessing, I'll say so. Let's get into it. Rockstar's tagline for this place is genuinely a little ominous. The battle for the health and wealth of Leonida begins here. Health and wealth. In a town built around sugar and run by a gang, that's not tourism copy, man. That's a threat assessment. And then the description makes it worse in the best way. The Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the jobs, while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. Sit with that word for a second. Almost everything else. Rockstar just wrote a protection racket into a press release. And by the way, the name. Ambrosia, food of the gods. They took a town that runs on cheap calories and grey market pills and named it Ambrosia. That's not an accident, man. That's a punchline. And just look at this shot for a second, because it says the quiet part out loud. It's the middle of the night, and the refinery is the only thing awake. Every light on, smoke still going. The whole town's asleep, and the plant just isn't. That's the deal in a company town. The factory eats first. And here's the same skyline in the daytime. Golden hour, marsh everywhere, and power lines marching straight through it like they own the place. Which, technically, they do. The official line says, American industry and old school values still reign supreme, whatever the cost. And street level, you can feel it. Work trucks, store porches, folks who look like they've been here forever and plan on staying. Honestly, it's the most normal looking place in the whole game, and if you've played a Rockstar game before, you know exactly what normal looking means. It means look closer. Even the refinery's name is doing work. Allied Crystal. Sounds like a brand of table sugar and a cartel front at the exact same time, which might be the point. Now, the gang. And I want to start with this official photo because it's doing so much work. Just look at these two for a second. His vest says Enforcer. That's not a nickname, that's a rank. He's holding a revolver the way you'd hold a TV remote. The cap says Liberty City Cycles. Yes, that Liberty City. That's a whole franchise deep cut. Her hands on his shoulder, rose tattoo, nails done, and behind them it's chain link fence and a chopper. Here's the thing though, these two aren't posing to look scary. They're comfortable. That's what makes it scary. Rockstar doesn't shoot day one enemies like this, they shoot neighbors like this. And think about what provides almost everything else actually means in a town like this. The parties, the protection, the product, the loans when the refinery check doesn't stretch. A company store, except the company wears a vest. That's not one gang detail. That's a whole second economy, running parallel to the legal one, and everybody in town shops at both. And the crime out here has a very specific flavor. Look at this one. That's a pistol resting on the steering wheel like it's a cup of coffee. Broad daylight, by the way. And my personal favorite, the in-game news once ran a story about a criminal who got identified by his own tattoos. A confession written in ink. That's Ambrosia energy, man. Everybody knows everybody, including the sheriff. Oh, and one more thing sitting right next to all of this. The Thrillbilly Mud Club. Quick honesty check. The exact location isn't officially confirmed. The community map puts it just outside Ambrosia, so grain of salt on that. But Rockstar's site has a line that makes me smile every time I read it. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. And I don't think they mean the cocktail. Trucks, mud, 10,000 horsepower and 0 rules. We've seen the footage. Monster trucks in the pit, a crowd covered head to toe, somebody's grandma probably running the till. After a week at the refinery, that's not a hobby, that's therapy. And it means this region has something most company towns never get: a release valve. And by the way, Rockstar's built a company town before. Red Dead 2, Ansburg. The mine ran the town ran on debt, and the whole place just felt owned. That was 1899. Ambrosia is what that same idea looks like, with a union bust and an energy drink sponsorship. They've been rehearsing this town for years. Okay, quick speculation corner. Clearly flagged, none of this is confirmed, but look at the pieces on the board. A refinery with money moving through it. A gang that needs enforcers. A protagonist duo who take work where they find it. If Ambrosia doesn't have missions where you're riding for the gang one week and robbing the refinery payroll the next, I'll be genuinely shocked. This is also, if I had to bet, prime territory for protection runs, truck hijackings, the kind of blue-collar crime this series hasn't really let us do since San Andreas country. The setting is begging for it, and one more informed bet while I'm here. Ranks. This club has ranks. It's stitched on the man's vest. Rockstar's been flirting with faction reputation since San Andreas, and if there was ever a place to test loyalty mechanics, it's a town where everyone already reports to somebody. Let's take a quick step back though, because it's easy to lose the scale. Everything we just looked at, the refinery that never sleeps, the enforcer and his missus, the tattoo confessions, the mud, that's one region, out of 6. Vice City, the Keys, the Grass Rivers, Mount Caliga, Port Gellhorn, Ambrosia, 6 worlds on one map, and this one's the only region built around a paycheck. And look at this shot one more time, because I think it's the whole thesis in one frame. Golden hour, the marsh doing its thing, and cutting straight through the middle of it, smokestacks and power lines, paradise with a shift schedule. In Ambrosia, even the sunset clocks in. So here's where I land. The battle for the health and wealth of Leonida begins here. Rockstar chose those words, and I think they mean them literally. Health, a state running on painkillers and energy drinks. We covered that last episode. Wealth, a refinery town where every dollar gets collected twice, once by the company and once by the club. This is the region where Leonida actually works for a living, and where somebody else always collects. That's not a backdrop. That's a thesis about America, hiding in a video game about car theft. In my next breakdown, Vice City, the region everybody thinks they already know. They don't. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.